So in this issue of the video blog, also known as Driving with Ed, but today it's Hanging Out with Ed in the Garden, I'm going to give you a short little story that it happened 2 days ago with one of my proteges in the company. So he came to me with an objection that had been handed to him by a real estate agent that he was trying to solicit for a coffee meeting. Nothing more than just, hey, hi, my name is, I do loans, I'd love to sit down with you, etc., etc. That kind of a meeting, okay? The realtor pushed back and said, man, I've been doing this 30 years. I don't need any more help, yada, yada. I've got my loan officers, etc. Save it. I don't want to do it. Well, the concept of booking that appointment is not about necessarily, at least initially, getting their immediate business, getting the realtor's immediate business. The concept that I suggested that he approach it with is, I believe that in working with me, that I can help you increase your sales by roughly one more deal per quarter, okay? If I can land you one more customer every 3 months, would you be willing to let me work with that one customer that I help you land? Well, first things first, the realtor's likely going to roll their eyes and not believe you, and so you may have to give the answer as to why that's going to work. And the simple concept is this, if you're working at this company in particular, you're a mortgage broker. And as a mortgage broker, you have access to the lowest rates that are pretty much out there in the marketplace, okay? So low rates, what does that necessarily mean to getting another customer? Well, it may not directly tie to getting one more customer, but it might actually enable you to take an existing customer and help them qualify for more house. To a realtor, that's still a substantial value, because if they've been approved by, say, someone at a mortgage bank with an interest rate that is maybe 0.5% to 0.75% higher than what I have available here at the mortgage brokerage, well, the difference in that interest rate might move a person from one neighborhood into a completely different neighborhood. They may be able to go from, buying a $450,000 home to buying a home that might cost $525,000. Well, that $75,000 in difference is $75,000 worth of commissions that person might be able to earn. That's significant, that might earn that person another $1,000 in a commission. Well, that's one way that you can help line the pocket of a real estate agent, just by having sharper rates. But the answer that I suggested that this gentleman go and speak to the realtor about is this. Look, as a mortgage broker, I have the opportunity to work with a spectrum of different lenders, literally from white to black, okay? I mean, there's everything under the sun is available to me to target as a prospective lender or wholesale lender. So I deal with companies that do loans for people that don't even have a social security number, to, of course, people that are looking to borrow super jumbo levels of money and are the pinnacle of the best customer that you'll ever find in terms of credit and income qualifications. But really where I'm going to be able to help you are in those deals that you can't quite get approved at a mortgage bank, or certainly not at a bank. Well, when you have a customer come to you, someone who's been referred to you, someone who wants to work with you and help, they want your help in buying a home. If you can't say yes to them, or the people that you're currently working with cannot say yes to them, you have to turn them down. They have to do credit repair. They have to do something different in terms of their income. They got to get a social security number. That's not exactly a small task. But if you can help them right now, that's one more deal that you can do. All right, if I can help you find one more deal a quarter, would you not be interested in at least in helping or in working with me for that very one customer, and maybe down the road some more when I provide enough value? That's going to be hard to say no to. Now, they may roll their eyes and not believe what you have to say, but you say, hey, look, it's a cup of coffee. I'm buying 15 to 30 minutes of your time. What's the harm, okay? So it's nothing else. You get to meet me, and you may come across a customer in the next month that potentially could be someone that I could help you close. So is that not worth it? Now, you may get some no's, you may get some yeses, but at the very least, you have an opportunity to sit down and speak with that real estate agent, I would hope. And at worst case scenario, you've at least finished a conversation with them, so when you do see them at the marketing meetings or in the social life of real estate, you'll know to say hello, and they'll recognize who you are, and they'll probably have some respect for you, having enough guts to pick up the phone and call them and ask them for, you know, a little bit of business. That's it. So that's my tip for the day. I look forward to posting up the next one, and hope you're doing well. Take care.